Good morning. We're at Staircase, Lake Cushman, at the trailhead to Flapjack Lakes, and taking Amy on our first backpacking trip. This is gonna be awesome. We have about 8 miles of distance and about 3,000 feet of elevation change. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. It's a little crazy. When we were here earlier this summer, this was a gushing, beautiful, lovely stream, and now it's completely dry. I hope there's enough spots for us to get water along the way. Guess that's what you get for going late in the season after a really dry, hot summer. We're about at 3.8 miles right now, and at the fork where we take up to Flapjack Lakes. This is where it gets a little more difficult. Up until now it's been pretty level with a little bit of incline, but after this it gets a little steeper. You can do it! The switchback section right after that trail forks off. Heading uphill. Decent rate of incline, not terrible.
I think it's terrible.
Amy thinks it's terrible. She's doing great though. Okay, we're done with the switchbacks. Now we run along the edge of this ridge for a while and then start heading back uphill again. It's kind of a pretty precipitous drop off this left side of the trail. Okay, so that's a pretty big roadblock. There's a lot of down trees down, but usually pretty small. This is the first big one. Okay, you do that one, I'll do this one. Yeah, it's a big old log. You can either hop over that like Amy did, or you can go around it like I did. So this is Madeline Creek, right before it starts heading back uphill again. So, beautiful little waterfall here. This is just a long, slow, lovely grind. Last few miles. This is Donahue Creek, nice little stop before the last push uphill and over to the lakes. Super peaceful. So Flapjack Lakes is up that super steep ridge. Almost there though, almost there. Oh, I think we're here. That was rough. Flapjack Lakes. You better be worth it.
So now we get to wander around and find out where we want to camp.
But we're here. That is so gorgeous. That is Sawtooth Ridge. All those little peaks are named. I don't remember all their names. Good morning, day 2. Had a nice slow morning, breakfast, chilled out a little bit, hoping to let the cloud cover kind of roll out because we want to go to Gladys Divide and then up on Gladys Mountain, but it seems like the clouds are covering much of the mountains, so I don't want to climb a mountain and not be able to see anything. So we'll see. Packed super light so we can move quick. Shouldn't be too long, but here we go. Almost up at Gladys Divide, but we have climbed into the clouds and we're kind of chilling, hoping that the clouds clear. Although it is Washington and they haven't cleared all morning, so maybe that is a ridiculous hope. Although there's peaks like right up there. Occasionally we can see them looming through the clouds, just the outline of them, and we know they're all right there. And we want to see them, but they will not show themselves. So amazing, all up through this area right before the divide. There's these huge boulders, as big as a house, just strewn along in the valley. Gladys Divide, 5,000 feet, we made it. The view is amazing. You can see gray and some more gray. And up here you can see a little bit more gray. So we decided to summit Mount Gladys because it was only another 500 feet up from Gladys Divide, despite the conditions, because it's pretty early in the day. We don't know what we're going to do the rest of the day, so this was beautiful within the 100 to 200 feet sphere of visibility that you have. It's amazing. So gorgeous up in the mountains. Up here, you should be able to see all the Olympics and all kinds of mountains and ridges either direction. It's too bad we won't be able to see that today, unless things clear up, which I think that would be a miracle if that happened. Now here we go, almost to the summit. Mount Gladys, 5,600 feet, summit, Amy's first summit.
It's everything I ever hoped for.
And she gets rewarded with this incredible whiteout.
It's a mountaintop moment for sure.
So we decided to wait up here to see if the weather would clear so that we could actually see something. Are you alive? And while we're waiting, there's a bunch of little tiny peaks up here, and I think it's an optical illusion, but they all look higher than the summit. So I'm going around to all the little peaks to make sure that I've stood on the true summit. Ladies and gentlemen, we have hope. There is sky. We can see it right there. It's gone. Sun started poking through for a second. Come on. You can do it, son. You can do it. Son. Oh, you can see it clearly. And just like that. That is it for Mount Gladys. That was amazing. We ended up waiting, hopefully, and it paid off amazingly. And hopefully the clouds clear off the Sawtooth Ridge a little bit on our way down. We can get a good vantage point of those too. So gorgeous. It's just, you can't portray this on video. I wish you could, but just the enormity and this grandiosity, this is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. But here we go. We got to get down at some point. The views just don't stop giving. Wow. This is epic. It is impossible to relay just how breathtaking this is. We keep stopping and just looking at these amazing mountains. And that Sawtooth Ridge, you can see why it gets its name. It really looks like jagged sawteeth just sticking straight up in the air, but it's massive, absolutely massive. And these boulders down here, you can see some of the patterns on the rock, and you can see patterns up there on the slope where they broke off and fell down into the divide. coffee and breakfast by the lakes with Sawtooth Ridge in the background, showing itself intermittently. And now we gotta pack up and get out of here. This is a beautiful little spot between the two lakes. It's like a little sitting area where you can look up and see the mountains and the ridges. The sun has come out right as we're about to leave. And the lakes are beautiful too. There's some comments about them not being that beautiful. They're gorgeous. But it's time to go. This is absolutely gorgeous. Woo! Goodness. I'm at 7.66 miles. What are you at?
7.78.
We did it in 3 hours and 3 minutes. We literally made 4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
In that last 4 miles.
It's on you.
So we were thinking maybe 4 hours if we boogied, but we actually made it in 3 hours and 3 minutes. That's amazing. This woman is a beast. I had to run to keep up with her sometime. It's probably that greasy burger that was calling.
Yeah, it's like hanging over my face. I'm running after it.
That was for you, YouTube.